Hey there, Coach Devin here. We're going to talk about Gymshark. So Gymshark just put out a ad not too long ago, and it got enormous amounts of traction online. I'm going to throw that ad up right about now. So you can see it's someone who's not super fit. The lady is not super fit. She's wearing the Gymshark clothing, and the idea is, you know what? This is embracing yourself, being, who you are. So there she is. She's got her, the pants pulled up. She looks pretty good. Pants pulled down. You can see that she's heavier than she looks like with the pants pulled up. And the idea is to say, hey, you know what? Embrace yourself. We're all about being, happy and fit, and we're going to do our thing. And Gymshark is on board with you. Accept yourself, live in your own skin. You're striving to be better, but you know what? It's okay to say, this is who I am. And you know what? I looked at that picture and I thought, okay, that's great. Good for them. We all should be a little more comfortable in our own bodies. I'm 100% on board with that because you know what? I've talked a lot on this channel about my own struggles, looking at myself and not feeling comfortable with myself, or, beating myself up over how I looked. And you know what? In reality, lots of people have body dysmorphia. I have some body dysmorphia. I'd be the first one to admit it. You know what? I always want to get bigger, stronger, get more lean. Those things, it's just one of those things. It's part of life. Nobody's super happy with their body. So I love when somebody comes out there with a body positive thing like this. And I thought, good on Gymshark. They got, as you can see from here, 22,000 comments on there. And, they're getting 300 comments on most of their posts. So you know what? That's amazing. That is amazing. It means that it spoke to people, and people said, you know what? That's great. I think that's fantastic. People are engaged. A lot of the comments were really positive. A lot of women saying, you know what, this makes me feel better as a woman and makes me feel more accepted. And that's the name of the game. Look, fitness for me and for most people has been about, getting more fit and feeling better about yourself. That's important. Here's where it all falls down for me. And you know what? I understand this is a marketing ploy. I get it. I'm on board. You know what? It's a cool marketing ploy. I like it. What I don't get is Gymshark doesn't do that for men. There's none of that. The guys look like this. They are jacked. Either skinny and fit, or they are jacked. Well, what are you putting out there for guys then? Where's the body positive for us? Why is there not a picture of a guy who is not that fit out there? Why is that okay? Why is it okay to say, okay, we're going to be body positive for women. We're going to post this picture showing a woman and say, look, this is what Gymshark can do for you. You know what? You're going to feel better about yourself, but you should accept yourself for who you are. I'm on board. I'm with you. But then you turn around and what do? You do the opposite thing, and you say for the guys, half the guys aren't even wearing clothes in their picture. You're selling Gymshark stuff, and you got no shirt on. Do they sell shirts for guys? I don't even know. I'm not sure. Maybe they do, and maybe I would assume they do. But you know what? Half the pictures I see, they're not wearing any shirts. They're wearing shorts, and the shorts are all pulled up, and I get it. The guys are jacked. They're super fit. You know what? You want to advertise that. Cool, great, whatever. But I just don't see why it is okay that we're going to be body positive for women, which I am on board with, and then you're not going to be body positive for men. What are you doing? Why is that okay? Now, you know what? I'm the first one to admit. I see the picture of that lady dressed the way she is, and then the picture of her, showing her stomach, and I say to her, good for her. I'm not grossed out. I'm not saying that's disgusting. There's idiots online that are saying that. There's always a knucklehead around here or there. It's the internet, right? That's what people do. They complain and bitch and act like morons. Lots of people out there that do that, but overwhelmingly, people are positive about that. That's because the female body we consider a bit of a work of art. We look at it like, that's what Elaine said on Seinfeld. The female body is a work of art, right? It's art, actual living art. And the male body's like a Jeep. It's for getting around. And you know what? I own a Jeep. I like Jeeps. Jeeps are nice. But you know what? A lot of people don't want to see that. They don't want to see a guy who is out of shape. They won't want to see, they don't want to see a guy who's, hairy or has a belly. They say, well, that's disgusting. Why would I want to see that? Women look at it and say, that's gross. Men look at it and say, that's gross. Why are we doing that in society? Why is it okay to be body positive for women and it's not okay to be body positive for men? And look, I know the dad bod came out there a while ago. Everybody's like, yeah, for the dad bod. Well, you know what? I'm not a fan of the dad bod personally. It feels like you're giving up. It's just like in that picture, that lady, She's not giving up, right? She's wearing workout gear. The goal, the thought process behind that picture is she's exercising. She's doing something. She may not be where she wants to go, and she may not look absolutely perfect like a model with abs and all this stuff. But you know what? She's working hard at it, and she's body positive. That's what the story is telling you, right? That's what it says out there to you. But what Gymshark does on the other side is the complete opposite. And why is that okay? Why is that normal? Is that cool? I don't know. And you know what? That's an honest question. Comment to me and let me know what you think. To me, I think if it's good for the goose, it's got to be good for the gander, and vice versa. I'm a very much an equal opportunity employer on things. I think that, if a woman is doing it, a man should do it too. I don't like, if Gymshark is going to be all ripped for the guys, then maybe they should do it for the girls too. I prefer they are more body positive. I think that's a much better message to send to women out there and young girls out there. I think that's great. But you know what? There's a lot of guys out there too that are struggling with how they look, struggling with body dysmorphia, wondering, do I look right? Is this okay? That's an honest question. Like, why is it okay on one side and not on the other? And I would say that's because men haven't had the same social pressures as women for a long time, and now they do. And now with the social pressure, we're like, the guys will be fine. Well, that's not real. That's not cool. It's not normal. We shouldn't be doing that. We should be body positive on both sides. That's just my 2 cents. I believe in body positive both sides. I love the ad that they got. I think the fact that they got so much interaction, 22,000 comments on it, that proves that this works. It's important and good, good job, Gymshark. But on the other side, I'm giving you a big Gymshark, a big thumbs down, because what are you doing? Why are you not more positive for men? Why do all the guys have to be jacked? Quite frankly, I couldn't be a Gymshark model based purely on the fact of the way the guys look. I can't be, because I'm not jacked enough. That's a problem. Listen, I live in a gym. I run around 10, 12% body fat all the time. I think, I'm 5'10". I'm 235, 7 pounds in there. I think I'm fairly large. But if I can't be a Gymshark model because I don't look like a pro, IFBB bodybuilder, there's a problem here. We're maybe pushing the wrong message out here, guys. And you know what? You can't have it both ways. You got to make a decision, and you got to be body positive in both directions. I very much believe that. I think it's a bad business model for them to do that. I think it's a bad message. Maybe it's a good business model. It might work business model wise, but I think overall it's not going to work for them because it sends the wrong message, and I don't like the wrong message. If you have comments, questions, things you want me to talk about, type them up down below. I'd love to hear from you. Actually, somebody sent me this, and this is why I'm doing a video on it. So, you know what? I actually listen to what you have to say, and I would love to hear from you guys. Hey, listen, I've been in the fitness industry for 26, going on 27 years. I just like sharing my thoughts and tips, tricks, everything I can think of to help you guys get more fit. Have yourself an amazing day, everybody. Don't fight the awesome.